After a Denver couple returned from dinner, they found their home had been invaded by strangers. One U.S. couple recently had the shock of their lives when they returned home from an evening out. As they walked up to their front door, they could see that there were hundreds of people inside their house, and they were completely trashing it. Mike Cox and his wife are from Denver, Colorado, and they recently put their house on the market, a move that they didn't think would have many risks associated with it. But that turned out to be a huge mistake. They just didn't realize until it was too late. One night in October 2017, the couple went out for dinner. They left their dogs behind and didn't think twice about vacating the house for the evening. Just hours later, however, they returned home from their meal to witness a truly horrifying scene. As the couple walked up to the front door, they were shocked to see that there were some people inside. They quickly realized that there had been a break-in while they were gone, but the intruders weren't exactly acting like burglars. That's because it was a bunch of teenagers who had let themselves into the Cox's home, and they weren't necessarily there to steal valuables. Instead, they'd come to throw a raucous, alcohol-fueled party, and it was already in full swing. It was only when they entered their home to confront the teenagers, however, that the couple saw the full extent of what was going on inside. And what they discovered left Mike's wife in tears. Their house had been completely and utterly violated. Speaking to CBS Denver shortly after the incident, Mike described the chaos that he found in his own home. There were beer cans, liquor bottles, wine bottles everywhere, he said. Mike was so outraged by what he saw, in fact, that he decided to film the devastation. He subsequently managed to capture video footage of the random teenagers drinking and dancing around his house. Some of them were even standing on sofas and tables, and Mike was shocked to see some of them spraying bottles of champagne as they partied. Some of the partygoers were even chucking beer cans around the house, showing complete disrespect for the property. The homeowners estimated that there was probably a total of 300 teenagers creating chaos throughout their home. So there was only one thing for it. The Coxes dialed 911 in order to get help shutting down the outrageous party. The way that Mike described the scene inside his home brought to mind a scene from the film Project X, which depicts teenagers raving the night away in an out-of-control party. Speaking to Inside Edition in October of 2017, Mike recalled seeing the teenagers running riot in his home and wishing that he could get his hands on them. Understandably, he said that he felt complete rage upon returning to his house and encountering such chaos. Once the party was shut down, it transpired that some of the teens had even filmed themselves partying in the Cox household and uploaded the footage to Snapchat. And according to The Sun, police have been studying the videos ever since. Indeed, the cops have already managed to arrest some of the intruders, who've subsequently been charged with burglary and underage drinking, but that doesn't even begin to make up for the serious damage that's been done to the Cox's property. In the months leading up to putting their house on the market, the homeowners had had plenty of work done in the house to make sure that it was looking its best. This included repainting some of the walls and repairing sections of the flooring. But thanks to the teenagers who broke in, all of that work was proven futile. Mike told the New York Post that the house will have to be withdrawn from the market while they try to repair the damage done to their home. And Mike said that doing so will cost tens of thousands of dollars. It wasn't just the odd beer stain on the carpet either. Reports stated that windows were smashed and tiles were broken, demonstrating just how raucous the party was. The homeowner even found beer stains on the ceiling. In fact, Mike uncovered a half-empty beer can in a light fitting. But the question of why the teenagers broke into this particular house still remains unanswered. Mike suspects that their home was chosen as a party location because it was advertised online as being up for sale. He thinks that the teens therefore assumed that the house would be empty. "It's not just an empty house that's for sale, it's where we live," he told 7 News Denver before criticizing the teenagers for what they did. They don't value anything. They don't value people's hard work, their property, any of it. To top things off, the furious homeowner said that his dogs have been left traumatized by what happened that night. It seemed that the intense sense of rage and violation that the Coxes felt when they first discovered the party is yet to subside. There's no doubt what the teenagers did to the Cox's home was terrible. It may eventually be possible to repair the physical damage done to the home, but the emotional scars that the incident has left on the homeowners are likely to last a lot longer. Please share this video with your friends below.